It's your Westside Pole Blossom here, and I'm gonna do my quick 500 round review of this Taurus Model 605 Micro Slimline J-frame style 5-shot 2-inch snubby pocket rocket, and it's been pretty damn good so far, and it shoots damn good for what it is. And now this is about as small as you're gonna get for a goddamn it big bad 357 mark. And now, like I said on one of my other, you can see my other vids now, although every major ammo gun maker, from, like I said, Taurus, Smith & Wesson, Ruger, whatever, yada yada yada, they all make a small micro J-frame slimline 5-shot big bad 357 mag 2-inch snubby. And now they are thousands in circulation and mass production, but they still are very uncommon, or a lot less common than the 38 special and 32, which are much weaker calibers, which most revolvers this size are usually. All the J-frames are all 38 special. And even the Taurus 856, which my mother has, which looks very similar, but it's quite a bit bigger and girthier when you hold it. It's in a much weaker 38 special, but it's still bigger. So as far as a big bad 357 mag, this Taurus 605 slimline is about as small as you gonna get. And it's been phenomenal for everyday carry. And you know, I've been doing concealed carry for some years, and I've had the best of pocket rockets: Glock 43, Glock 43X, M&P Shield, M&P Shield Plus, Springfield Hellcat, which are all moderate to high capacity 9mm micro compact semi-auto pistols, depending on your choice or your which model in particular you want. This, for example, the M&P Shield Plus 9mm, which is roughly about the same size and weight as this Taurus 605 2-inch snubby, and it holds pretty much triple the ammo capacity at 14 rounds versus just 5 rounds in this Taurus 605. But now, if you're a real cowboy like me, although you got this 5 rounds, when you packing that goddamn it big bad 357 mag, which usually, even with the light loads and law enforcement, the 110 grain hollering tips used by the bar, the patrol, and the U.S. Marshals had a 96% one-shot and stop instant incapacitation, with center and mass hits were used when the data was collected from 1984 through 1996, the 12 years that the U.S. Marshals and Border Patrol had this load. 9 out of 10 violent, felonious piece of dookie man trash that broke for bad got their ass blasted in the past. And now, as far as shootability goes, it's damn good. I've shot accurate targets out to 25 yards, but even though this is a point and shoot gun, I know if I can hit targets that far, I can definitely hit in a personal defense scenario, which wouldn't be no more than about 10 feet at the between maybe at the most 15 feet, 3 to 15 feet. Home defense, maybe 20 feet to 30 feet, pushing it inside your home or across the grass. But this is definitely a get up off me, go to hell, and see you later. You're gone, son. Pocket rocket, coon blasting, Negroid noodle knocker gun. And as you guys can see, also, it's a must. And now, since we are dealing with only 5 rounds, in case there are this chances, even though it's unlikely in personal defense, highly unlikely, only 15%, less than 15% of the time, there might be multiple assailants or attackers. Like you see this violent, felonious man holding a gun. You might be multiple assailants where you unload them first 5 shots, and say there is maybe a moon cricket left standing, or a rapscallion that wants the second double dose helping. He wants second helpings of lead. You can unload the goddamn wheel. This HKS 5-shot speed loader, and it's very nifty. Show you how it works, cowboy style. Slap that wheel open. I'm gonna try to do it with one hand, but in a personal defense scenario, it wouldn't be having my phone in my hand. You guys know that. I'll show you how it works here. Slap that HKS speed loaded in door. Twist it. Snatch it out. And just like that, you back in the fight, Jack. But of course, I had my phone in my hand, so I couldn't do it as fast. And now safety, I'm gonna unload this so y'all can see. Unload it. It's an empty wheel. So I know on YouTube you guys want people to be safe, and I agree, because ammo safety, these aren't toys, but I'm a professional. Only thing I'm blowing away is a piece of shit dookie trash man. As you can see, now I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna get some high fluorescent lime green paint for this front sight so I can make it to a night sight later. And we gonna see which is what this gonna be mostly when I go out for nighttime use. I carry this in my pocket for nighttime use. So we're gonna put some night sight fluorescent nail paint on the front of this to try to brighten up them sights. But after 500 shots, this has been a stellar goon. Although I will say now, I do a lot of outdoor shooting. This goon being a snub, I do think it's much too loud for indoor ranges. Your ears gonna start ringing and the flash is awful. So daytime shooting, if you're shooting these 110 grains, this gun don't beat your hands up too bad. Now I will tell you, these 158 grain Federal American Eagle heavyweight hanks, they gonna give you some stout recoil and you gonna feel them, Jack. But they're not too brutal where it feels like the gun gonna jump out your hand. But quite loud. Now this is a full power load. These bad boys are spicy. And the noise report is damn loud. They call this the noisy cricket. You remember Man in Black, that little gun with the big bang? Here comes the Man in Black, Galaxy Defender. Blast your ass away with this noisy cricket and vaporize your stupid ass, boy. Hit you with this baby heavy steel nickel, noodle knocker, heart stopper, lung blower.